Good morning. It's day 31 and about 6 o'clock. We're off to another chilly start. We camped by a stream last night, so lots of condensation on the tent and sleeping bags. Everything's kind of wet, but it'll all dry out. We'll take it out sometime either during the day or once we get to camp tonight and let it get good and dried out, and we'll be fine. So off for the day. Not sure how far we're going to go, maybe 21 miles. Just going to kind of take it by ear and see how we're feeling. So we'll talk to you later on. Well, here's your sunrise from maybe a mile up the trail from camp. Look at these pretty yellow flowers. Man, they just really stand out to me this morning. We're climbing our way up the mountain this morning. Our trail is going to wind around and through these canyons and back up, and then back up and across over that pass. Just some more shots of this sunrise and canyon, and I'm going up, climbing up this mountain. About halfway up. Haven't filmed one of these in a while. Just came around that corner and stood out so much I thought, man, I gotta get some video of that. I don't know why the cloud layers below the mountains fascinate me so much, but they really do. I just can't get enough of looking at them. So I started out someplace way back over in there. So I'm finally on top of that pass that I was pointing out, and now headed the other direction. We'll see what views we have to come this way. So you can see the trail still headed up. More of these cool looking rock formations. So I'm at the top, almost at the top of this mountain. Not sure which one it is, but back in the pine trees and big boulders. It's crazy the diversity of the trail. I mean, it doesn't take long to go from desert to mountain to just about everything in between. So more of my favorite things, clouds below the mountaintop. So Julian and I are walking at different paces today, and kind of separated out. Really enjoying some solitude time. This part of the trail is just really beautiful. It's easy to walk on. Not you don't have to pay so much attention like I've had to over the last previous days, where you really got to watch where you're putting your feet and stuff. So just nice to kind of be by myself and be in the pine trees. I'm loving it. So I came up over the top of this mountain over here and then followed the trail back down into that canyon and winding my way back down towards the desert. Probably don't need to say anything in this video. You guys already know what I'm thinking. I just thought this was really cool. You can see how the mountains here are blocking the clouds. And then off this direction, no clouds. I did a little time lapse. Hopefully it comes out good and I can put it in the video. We're slowly moving below the cloud line. You can really feel the humidity or moisture from the clouds. Now we're actually in the clouds. Kind of hard to see in the video, but we're in them. Flowers and greenery, all amongst burned out trees from previous forest fires. Kind of cool how life just regenerates itself. So we're coming down to the Mill Creek Fire Station, which we hope is where this parking lot is up here. When I get by these bushes, I'll show you. So right down in there. And since it's a Friday, we're keeping our fingers crossed. Maybe there'll be some trail magic there. Just have to wait and see. So pretty crazy. We were camped way on the other side of those mountains and came up over the top of them this morning. So we're at the Mill Creek Fire Station, and there's just a little day use park right above it. It's got a water fountain and a pit toilet. So no trail magic here, but there's a parking lot that we're gonna go walk through and look real pathetic. So maybe somebody will give us something. So Carlos, I don't know if you like any of these cars, but they're having a little car rally here. Well, it's just crazy to me that we were up on top of these mountains just a few hours ago, and now we're on this side. And update on the trail magic: there was no trail magic. There was a car show going on there, and we tried to look pathetic, but nobody gave us anything. Kind of hazy, but still a pretty cool view. So it's about 3 o'clock, and here's my view. And I'm at mile 426-ish, and we're gonna camp at 430 point something. So 4.5 miles to go. Look at the size of that tree stump. It's huge. I have to tell you, to follow up on that tree stump, I've been passing a bunch of logs like this that are just huge. Clearly been cut a long time ago, but sure is a lot of them. So now I'm at the top of that mountain I was climbing, and here's the view on the other side. Probably 7/10 of a mile to camp. So here's a quick little view of the campground that we're at to go along with my wrap-up video. Hey there, it's the end of day 31. We did 24 miles today. It was a lot of up and down. I just really honestly can't believe the mountains that we climbed up and over, and canyons we went through. Quite the scenic day. Hopefully I captured some of that for you guys. We're drying our, see if I can show it here. We're drying our sleeping bags out, and we get our tents down on the bear boxes down there. There was a lot of condensation last night where we camped at, and everything got pretty wet. So trying to dry it out before we set it up. Then we're going to see if we can maybe get a time lapse of a sunset. We'll see what happens. But hope you guys had a great day. I did. Always fun hiking with Julian. And we will talk to you guys tomorrow morning.